Hi everybody, it's Cheryl from Yikes, I'm a Chicken Mom, and here it is October, and I've done a little decorating on the buildings, and I just wanted to kind of give you a little tour, something a little different than I normally do. I usually talk about my chickens, but today I'm just going to talk about what I've done with my buildings. And as you've seen in earlier videos, I've had these planters here I got at TSC that look galvanized, but they're really plastic with the flowers in. The only thing I did was add the pumpkins, but I didn't want to have the pumpkins smash the flowers, so my husband took a tomato cage for me and he cut them down, and look, they made a great holder for the pumpkins, and it holds the pumpkins up off of the plant, and they're invisible and they look great. So that's what we've got here. And then the little basket that I've got there, that's a Goodwill find. I got 2 of those, and I just popped a little mum in it. And that's all I've done for the building. I still have my galvanized Goodwill flower planter up there with the... Did I get those flowers at Goodwill, or maybe I bought those at Pakistan? But anyway, they're so pretty against the red building. And for the coop, it was pretty much the same thing. I had my husband cut another tomato cage to hold the pumpkin, and that worked. But then I added a planter I found at TSC and put a couple mums in it. And you can't see the wreath on the door, but it was a Goodwill find. I think it was like $2, and it might even been the color of the day at 50% off. So that was a good find. Just leaves. It looks really pretty. And I've been working on the inside of my coop. My husband's been adding some organization in my side of the building. And he did hang my gather sign there on my screen door inside. I got that at Hobby Lobby. And we just wired it to the chicken wire screen door with some little floral wire. So there you can see how cute that looks. I just love that. So pretty. And then as we come in, I've got a bit of a little mess here, but that's okay. On this side of the building, I'm going to turn here so you can see, my husband put in a piece of countertop, and we got that at Lowe's, I think, for $20, and cut it down, and he made it fit in there so I have a nice surface to wipe off. And you can see the chalkboard that I had showed earlier that I got at our citywide garage sale for $4. And then inside the 2x4 walls, he put little planks that made shelves for me. And this little bottle holder I got at Hobby Lobby, and I've got some of their feathers stuck there. And up here is an egg. It weighs it, actually, to tell what size it is. And I found that at an antique store, and I've been just waiting to be able to put that in here. So I finally have that. And then over here by the door, I wanted a shelf just as I go out where I could just reach around and grab some hand sanitizer. So there that is, and the raisins in case of emergency, and I need to call the girls. I grabbed that container and shake it, and they'll come running. And I just got some more little snacks up here and some Vetricin in case I need to grab that quick for any kind of injury they might have. I just want it handy. And now this is my little silly indulgence. See this right here, this Barbie with the chicken under her arm. I have to confess, this is my very first ever Barbie doll. When I was a girl, I didn't like playing with dolls that much. I didn't like playing with doll houses. That just didn't appeal to me. I would rather ride my bike, climb trees, play in the creek, play in the woods, build forts, that kind of thing. So when I saw this Barbie doll and I saw that little chicken, I thought, you know what? I've never had one. I'm buying my first Barbie doll. So here it is out in the coop with me. And I just love her. I just think she's just so cute. Just so cute. So anyway, and I've got this picture here that this is a frame I found at Goodwill. And it's got 7 places for pictures. And as you can see, I've got 4 of my girls in here. And I still am working on headshots for the other 3. I don't know who these people are. But I want to get those filled up with their headshots and have that hanging here in the coop as well, which I thought that was a good Goodwill find. I was really pleased with that. So let's see who's in the coop with me here. Oh, There's Beulah. Right here, the Barnevelder, and back there is Sadie the Sussex. And one little thing that happened with Beulah today, I call her Bashful Beulah, because she's just not one that likes to be petted. She enjoys the company. She likes to sit near, but she really, well, she's a little skittish if I reach to touch her. But if I pick her up, she'll just nestle in my arms and let me pet her, and that's all really nice. But today I was in here, I was sitting in my little chair. And when I say my little chair, it's truly a little kid's folding chair. Here's my little guardian angel chicken, I call her. And that's my little chair. You actually see part of my butt mark there on it in the dust. But I take that in there and I sit. Oh, and there's Jen, my blue Americana. And I was sitting there, and they all came in, and they like to lay down and nap at my feet when I'm in there, or some of them will sit in my lap. So I had my black Australorp in my lap, and just petting her and enjoying her. And Beulah came over, the little Barnevelder, and she laid in the chips there right beside me. And I thought, okay, I'm going to try to see if I could just touch her. So I started to rub her back, and she was preening when she was laying there. And so she really didn't pay a whole lot of attention, so I just kept rubbing her back. She didn't move, and finally she quit and turned her head, and she looked and saw it was me, but she didn't get up and run. And she laid there and laid there and laid there while I just stroked her back, and pretty soon I noticed she started kind of like rolling over to her side a little bit. I don't know if she was asleep, but you could see she had a definite lean. There she is again, just come in. And there's Agnes, the black Australorp. And I think she was falling asleep is what was happening. She was just getting so relaxed. She was about to almost go over. But anyway, that's all that's going on here. I just wanted to give you the little fall tour of the coop and let you see what's going on. And I've so far, I have gathered, I think, 4 eggs from my barred rock. So it's really fun to go out about every other day and get an egg. And there's the white one. There's Esther, the Easter egger. And speaking of Bertha getting the eggs, there she is. She is so talkative. That little girl loves to talk, don't you, girl? Don't you, girl? You love to tell everybody about it. Anyway, I just wanted to wish everybody happy fall and just show you what I've done with the coop for fall. Such a pretty sight when I sit up on my deck and look out. It's such a pleasure. And again, I can never thank my husband enough for what he's done and making this dream come true for me, and I just love it. All right, everybody, we'll talk to you next time.